2.8 miles, take the exit toward Magic Kingdom and Magic Kingdom Resorts.
Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears. I am here at the reopening of some of Disney resort hotels. I am about to go into Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary. Disney reopened some of their DVC properties as well as Fort Wilderness. So I am here, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna head to a couple other hotels, see how they're handling dining. Some select restaurants reopened as well. Lots of exciting stuff. Excited to see how Disney's handling all of this. Let's get to it, we got a lot to cover. One thing Disney's really pushing right now is to do online check-in so that you don't have to go to the front desk. So if you do the online check-in, if you've got your Magic Bands, they will be mailed to you. You can use the app to open your room and check your room number, so that way you can bypass the front desk and get right into the fun. Okay, the one thing that has surprised me quite a bit is that my temperature wasn't taken when I came into the resort. As of now, they don't have plans to temp check you at the resorts, just at the parks in Disney Springs. So that was a little interesting to me, because at Universal, when I stayed at the resort, they temp checked me when I walked in, and they gave me a wristband, and they did it every day I was there, and the wristband color changed so that they knew you had had your temperature taken that day. But as of now, they're not doing temp checks at the resorts. Okay, before I get to anything else, I had to come up to a higher vantage point so I could look upon Magic Kingdom. It has been so long, but first and foremost, we've got to talk about this. The castle has been painted. It's almost done. The blue looks absolutely stunning. And the other color is kind of like a pinkish salmon. It reminds me of that episode of Friends where Ross is like, I don't have a pink shirt. What are you talking about? My shirt is salmon. So I love the blue, and I can't wait to see it up close and personal when we can get into Magic Kingdom in a few weeks. All right, here we go. So this is on the 5th floor, and there's a little warning there that has your health and safety reminders. So that's there, and off we go on our walkway. Oh, how convenient. Hello. Thank you. So it's about 10:30 in the morning, and I have never been in a Disney resort when it's this quiet. Like, it is eerily quiet. I think I'm the only guest in here right now, honestly. So far I've seen a lot of cast members and me. Hi, thank you, thank you. But all the shops are open. Wow, this is bizarre, y'all. At Buena Vista Gifts, they do have an enter here sign. So one way is an entrance, one way is an exit. They've got markers on the ground should they reach capacity. And then they also have hand sanitizer here available for you before you go into the shop. Inside Buena Vista Gifts, a couple things that we're going to see everywhere. I'm predicting if it's like Disney Springs, there's lines on the ground to wait before you head up to the cash register. And then there is that plexiglass protector in between you and the cast member. There is also, they are encouraging you to use that contactless payment. So Magic Band, credit card, try not to use cash. And then interesting, Buena Vista Gifts normally has a bakery case here that's full of cupcakes and cookies and baked goods, and as you can see right now, it is prepackaged goods. I'm assuming that's because there's not very many people here right now, so they're not going to order a bunch of baked treats at this point. Disney is selling their face masks. They are $6 each or 4 for $20. They are selling them here at the resort. They come in small, medium, large. They don't have all of the styles they had online, but they have the Baby Yoda. They've got Star Wars, Princess, Mickey, Stitch, and the Toy Story one. So there you go. Monorail is definitely not running right now. I've been told that it will not be running until the parks have reopened. That could change, but that's the status as of right now. At the bus stop here, currently there's only buses going to Disney Springs, but there are markers right here, so that's to be expected. Let's check out the room. First thing I noticed right off the bat is that the remotes are in plastic bags. Lovely view of the swamp here. Oh, and the crane. Hello. Does it look like anything's different on the balcony? So this is a studio here at Bay Lake Tower, the deluxe studio. Let's see, we've got the phone, printed thing, nothing different about that. In the restroom, I did notice that they are doing individual toiletries. I'm not for sure what Bay Lake Tower was doing before, but a lot of Disney resorts had switched over to the pump multi-use big bulk toiletries for environmentality reasons, but they have individual ones here now. Again, not sure if what they had prior to this. Again, more individual things. There is still a coffee maker in the room. I've already made a pot of coffee. I know that was a question from a lot of people. You can see right here, they've got your coffee. They've got decaf as well. They do have silverware. It's individually wrapped in plastic, but from what I understand, that's pretty typical for a studio. They also have individually wrapped plastic dishes and paper. Again, that's pretty normal for a studio because they don't have a dishwasher, and according to a manager, the other rooms that normally have real silverware and real plates and stuff, they still have real utensils, plates, etc., and the housekeeping team runs the dishwasher as they always have in between every family. Enhanced cleaning. So if you look at it closely, it's like the door handles, light switches, the beverage area, amenities, thermostats, so just anything that people are going to touch a lot, those high touch areas. I am in Community Hall, which is something that they offer at the Disney Vacation Club resorts, and they've got a bunch of different activities and things, and they are still doing a bunch of them. They've got some different arts and crafts that you can do. A lot of the stuff is back in the back, and the cast members will get it for you. They wipe down all of like the paintbrushes or the markers. They've got individually packaged crayons. They have spaced out the tables and the seating, so you're asked to only sit with your party. They also do DVD rental. It's not rental, it's free. They're still doing that. They're still doing video games, but only the cast members are touching the games or the consoles. They're wiping them down in between each person before they give you the console or the controller, and then they take the controller back. So they still are offering a lot of things in here, but they're just doing it a little bit differently. They've got all the tables and the seating spaced out here, and they're reminding you to maintain social distancing. Also in the courtyard here, you've got a couple of different activities you can do. Over yonder, I can't believe I just said yonder, you can see they have a ping pong table, and over this way they've got a pool table. And then the only activity that's not available right now is the foosball table. For the pool table, and pool as in billiards, or the ping pong table, or if you want to play tennis or basketball on the main courts, all that equipment is being held at the community hall. Just ask them and they will get that for you. It's being wiped down in between each person and before it's given to you. They also have bocce ball and shuffleboard along this pathway here. So again, any of that you want to play still can totally do it. You just need to go get the equipment from Community Hall. Okay, I am out at the pool, and I have gotten the answers to a lot of your questions that you've been asking. First and foremost, are masks required at the pool? No, they are not. As soon as you go through the gate and you are in the pool area, the mask requirement shifts to masks recommended. So it is recommended that you wear them, not when you're in the pool, because you could drown. Don't do that. But while you're walking around, if you're coming up to get something at the bar, it is recommended you wear it, but it's no longer required. They have spaced out all the chairs, and they're asking you not to touch them because they have spaced them out to make sure they are appropriately social distanced. So they've got like lounge chairs in groups of 2, 3, 4. They've got tables, things like that, and they're asking that you not mess with the way they've arranged them. They're also asking that when you're done, if you would just flatten them down. So like take your lounge chair and flatten it down like this, so that way they know that that was used and that they need to clean it before anyone else comes over. Speaking of cleaning, there's a few cast members here that all their job is to clean things. So they are wiping down things, high touch points like the water slide railings, which yes, the water slide's opening. The jacuzzi railings, yes, the jacuzzi is opening. The life jackets, yes, there's still life jackets available for your little ones. The chairs, just any high touch point area, there's people that their whole job is just walking around, wiping things down. You may be able to hear it, they're doing trivia, so yes, they are still doing some of the pool activities, just nothing where you're gonna touch anybody else. Okay, so here's the Cove Bar, which is the pool bar, obviously, at the pool here. And again, this is the Bay Lake Tower specific pool. The main pool at the Contemporary is not open yet because the Contemporary Resort itself isn't open yet. They do have a few chairs here, but they have plexiglass in between you and the bartender. They've got hand sanitizer, the whole shebang, and a marker here so you wait nicely if there's other people in front of you. Complimentary life jackets. They are being wiped down. And towel return. And towels. So, again, pretty much the same situation as always. So, surprise! I am at the Grand Floridian. Woo! Figured I'd come over here for lunch, a little G-Flow Cafe action, just to see what is going on at the Grand Floridian. Yeah, so I'm excited for a little lunch. So at the Contemporary, they weren't really playing any background music, which I'd never noticed before, because normally Chef Mickey's is going, so that's what you hear when you go to the Contemporary. So it was like freaky quiet, but coming into the Grand, they've got the music playing. Thank you. Oh, hand sanitizer stations at the entrance to the lobby, and it smells amazing in here. But y'all, this is bizarre. There's not a soul to be seen sitting in the main part of the lobby. I can't get over how weird this is that literally, sorry if I'm making you dizzy, I'll go slower. There is no one in this lobby. There are signs on some of the tables in here to remind you to socially distance. Not that that's a problem right now. It continues to be almost shockingly, alarmingly quiet how it is here right now. I guess that's to be expected, but also I've never been here when it's this quiet, so it's weird. I actually got this question on Instagram already, which, by the way, if you're not following along, a lot of these fun opening days, I share things on Instagram as we go, so it's a good way to stay in the news. But some people have already asked how I'm at the Grand when I'm not staying here. You are able to visit any of the resorts that are open with a dining reservation. So since I had a dining reservation at the G-Flow Cafe, I was able to come to the Grand. One thing I'm going to try and confirm is, what about quick service? Could I come here just to get a quick service or go to the lounge? Or do you have to have a dining reservation? I will confirm. TBD. I've heard mixed answers, so we're going to get the real one. One thing I want to remind you of too is that as of right now, it's actually only the Disney Vacation Club section of these resorts that are open. So even though I'm at the Grand and enjoying some of the amenities, the main pool right here, this is the courtyard pool, that is not open right now. However, the leisure pools over at the Grand DVC section, those are open. Popping into Sandy Cove. This is one of the merchandise locations. Hand sanitizer again. This is where you can get some snacks and goodies and things to bring with you to the pool, to the room. Just like, hello! Just like at the Contemporary, they do have the markers for you to wait before you check out. And then they've got the plexiglass between you and the cast member. And then they are also selling masks. They've got a few designs here. And then I was just told they have a few different designs upstairs at the larger merchandise shop. Another new system Disney has implemented is a mobile check-in. So you can scan the QR code with your mobile device, or if you have location services enabled on your My Disney Experience app, it should send you a push notification, and then you can check in, and then they'll send you a text when you're ready, so that way you don't have to go to the hostess stand. But there's not really anyone here, so I think they're ready for me already. I got a QR menu, and here they do, like, they call it brunch. Great, thank you. So they call it brunch. So they do like breakfast, lunch combo, and then they do dinner. So you've got your QR menu here, and then they also have it in other languages on the back. And she said that it was running a little bit slower today, probably because it's the first time it's been used. So she also brought me a one-time use paper menu that I can look at and decide what I want to eat. So pretty standard compared to what we've seen at Disney Springs so far. So since I am sitting down and I am socially distanced, they have every other table being set and they've spaced the tables out. They actually brought me a little bag that I can put my mask into while I'm eating so it doesn't get dirty or it doesn't touch the table. And now that I'm carefully and safely seated, I can do that. One thing of note is that I did get like a paper bill thing, my receipts in there, and I'll put my tables and Wonderland card in there and everything. But instead of like the booklet, they're doing paper disposable ones of these. I am leaving the Grand Floridian Cafe with a full tummy and a happy. Thank you. Oh, leaving with a full tummy and a happy heart. Gonna continue my exploration. What a lovely dining experience that was. I got my rest of my cocktail to go. Just so you know, we are going to do a video covering some of the stuff that I eat while I'm staying at the resorts, but that's not going to be part of this video because I think what people care about is what it's like to be here right now and what the processes are more than whether or not this is a good Bloody Mary. Spoiler alert, yes. I am headed now to Gasparilla and Island Grill. That is the quick service restaurant here. I know they're doing mobile order, but I want to see what the process is like in regards to a quick service location. QR code to do mobile order. That will just bring you to the My Disney Experience app. As predicted, they are strongly encouraging mobile order. You're not required to use mobile order, so if you don't have your phone or you want to pay in cash or something, you can still go into the register. However, you can't just go in there and walk around and look around. You need to have the intent of ordering something or buying something. They have some limited seating inside, and then they've got outdoor seating as well, all socially distanced. And like everywhere, they're going to have a limited menu, so check the app, see what you want to get, and then you can enjoy your snack or your lunch, breakfast, dinner here at Gasparilla Island Grill. I am back over in the main part of the Contemporary, and once again, it's the weirdest thing ever. But I'm gonna go to Contempo Cafe and see what they're doing. So first things first, want to highlight the fact, in case you were not aware, that Chef Mickey's is in fact closed right meow. Most character dining is, most buffets are. There is an amended character dining experience at Topolino's Terrace over at the Riviera that I will be going to first thing tomorrow morning, so stay tuned a little bit for that. I went ahead and mobile ordered a coffee because, let's be honest, I need a coffee. And I wanted to point out something interesting in the mobile order process. As I talked about at Deluxe Burger, it now says select an arrival window, which was not something that happened before the closure. But when you go into your order, before you click prepare I'm here, you can change your arrival window. So like, let's say you're out at the pool and you mobile order food and you set it for 2 o'clock, and then you're having so much fun and you want to play more trivia, you're not really going to be here till 3 o'clock. As long as you haven't clicked I'm here, prepare my order, you can change your arrival window. So I'm going to get my coffee. The cast members are assisting with that, as well as like the refillable mugs and the drinks. But basically what you do is you mobile order and then you click prepare I'm here. You wait right here until it's your turn. And a cast member will usher you to one of these 2 tables, and they will have a bag for you all set with all of your grab and go stuff, all your bakery goods, all your drinks, all your food, everything ready for you. And then if you do have something like a refillable mug you want to fill up or get a soda or something, they'll assist you over there. If you don't have mobile order, if you don't have an app, if you don't have a smartphone, if you want to pay with cash, you can do that right here. And then again, they've got the plexiglass and the cast members can assist you there as well. It was super easy. When it was my turn, when my mobile order was ready, they directed me over here where they have a cast member stationed. You're not able to do any of the self-serve things by yourself, so the cast member will get you your coffee, your soda, whatever you want. They'll put it on that table right there. And if you're getting a refillable mug, they'll fill up another cup for you to pour into your mug. They gave me my lid within a cup so that they didn't touch it. So yeah, it was super easy. It was quick. It didn't really take any extra effort on my part. In fact, it took less effort on my part because the cast member did it for me. Okay, I'm actually going to go on an adventure now, and that adventure involves a bus. Get excited. So the only Disney transportation right now is from the resort hotels to Disney Springs and back. There are no monorails. There are no boats. There are no Skyliner gondolas. There is a bus from the Contemporary to Disney Springs and back, and that's it. But I'm gonna go check it out and see what that's like. So off we go on a new adventure, on a bus adventure. I'm kind of jazzed. I love a Disney bus. That's the up escalator. Already trying not to fall down it while I talk to you guys. There we go. She did it. It's like I haven't been outside in like 4 months or something. First of all, California Grill closed. However, the Wave down here, the Wave is open. The Wave Lounge is open. Interesting thing I found out, I've had some people ask me, can you still get groceries delivered? Could I still Postmate something from outside of Disney property? Can I still Amazon Prime some stuff before I get to the park or before I get to the resort? Absolutely you can. They will do that for you. They will hold it at the front desk for you. You can pick it up or you can get it delivered to the room for a $6 fee. Another thing I was told is that Bell Services cannot go to your room alone. So if you would like your luggage delivered to your room, someone in your party needs to be there. They can't go in and leave it in there by themselves. So that is something else that I found out that I thought I would share with you. Like for me, I need my luggage, but I'm out and about, as you can tell. So I will wait till I get back a little bit later to get my luggage delivered. There is no valet parking right now, so you can just park in the lot wherever you need to park. And here I am at the bus stop. Granted, I've seen like 2 buses stop next door for the Poly, and I've seen a couple Old Key Wests right next to me over here, so maybe I just have bad luck. Maybe the timing was not on my side this trip, but it does seem to be taking a little longer than normal.
An extra seat, then you take up 2 zones, and that's stop now. That's outside.
That makes sense.
So I think this will stay like this for a time.
Once again, just me hanging out with all my friends. There is a temperature check for guests getting off the bus. It's right here. It kind of leads you in right across, I guess, from guest relations or so, near the watch shop is where you will enter in. Here we go. Hello. Hi, I'm good. How are you?
There you go.
Thank you. All right, that was easy peasy. And now I'm literally just gonna go like this to get back on the bus. Okay, so there are markers along the ground. They start back here and then they weave you through. There is hand sanitizer at every station, and then you weave through the queue and there's markers on the ground, and then you would wait right here to board the bus. If you are in a wheelchair or ECV, you'll wait in the line like normal. You'll weave your way through so that you don't get to jump ahead of anybody. Everybody waits in line. But when you get up here, you actually go through this gate with the wheelchair marker on it, so that way you can load properly. I will say this about the buses right now, they take a long time. So if you have a car, I would recommend driving to Disney Springs. I was talking to my bus driver, and he said that there aren't a lot of bus drivers yet. They're going to get more, so it'll be quicker and quicker. But as of right now, it took me like at least 20, maybe more minutes to get a bus here, and it's taken me that long because I actually stopped and did something to get one back. So it's taking a minute. Boop, boop, a doop. Headed back to my car now because I am going to the beach club for dinner. I have a dining reservation over there. Very excited about it. One thing that I thought was interesting about the bus on the way back is that there actually was somebody else who was getting on the bus with me. So the bus driver got off the bus and he said, okay, ma'am, could you come in through the front and go to zone 1, and sir, if you can go in through the back door and go to zone 6. So I talked to him and he said that the bus drivers have been instructed to get off the bus and help seat people based on how many people are in their party, and make sure not everyone's going in through the front door at the same time. You get it. Very kind, very helpful. So that's buses. Now let's go to the beach club. Here we go. I can't wait to smell this. Oh, it smells the same, even through the mask. Oh yeah, beach club. Oh, My goodness, that is just fantastic. Okay, so I'm sure some of you are like, wait, you're not staying at the beach club? How are you there? You're not supposed to be there. I thought only resort guests could get in. Like, what is happening? And I get it. It's super confusing. But as of right this second, when I'm speaking to you, and again, this could change in 3 minutes because that's how the news has been recently. Yes, the only people that can be at Disney right now are those with... Where am I going? Am I lost? Maybe. I gotta go this way. The only people that can be here right now are those with resort reservations, and the only guests who can make dining reservations right now are those who have resort reservations somewhere. You don't have to make a reservation at the resort you're staying at. So I'm staying at Bay Lake Tower, therefore I can get to the beach club because I have a dinner reservation at Beaches and Cream. As of now, what I've been told today by several managers and security is that, and Disney says this on the website in very confusing words, the only way to get into a resort right this moment is to have a resort reservation there or a dining reservation there. That means you cannot go to a resort and eat at a quick service that you're not staying at. So I was told by security at the Contemporary at the Bay Lake Tower that they can't let anyone in unless they see a reservation for the Wave or a resort reservation. You can't be like, oh, I just want to go to Contempo. I want to go to the Wave Lounge. No. That could change. It probably will. But as I'm saying this right in this moment, that is my truth.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, everyone's so happy and excited. Possibly the weirdest thing about Stormalong Bay being closed is because there's no people in the pool. All of the sand is just like in big blotches in there. So that's weird. So just like at Grand Floridian Cafe, they are doing the mobile check-in, which you can either scan that QR code or find it in the app, check yourself in, notify them of any allergy celebrations, how many people are in your party, etc., and then they will text you when they're ready. They have a QR menu here as well. Same thing as Grand Floridian Cafe. They have a little bit larger menu than Grand Flo Cafe did. They brought the paper one upon request, but they said that they only had to take off just a few things, so most everything is here. And then another change is they don't have those cute little condiment bottles. They have all individual packets of ketchup and stuff that they bring out to the table. A whole can! I guess the theme of this video is look at me hang out in Disney World by myself. Because, last in the restaurant. So, it's eerily quiet yet again. Beaches and Cream. Oh my God. Beaches and Cream, always a treat. Similar things to Grand Floridian Cafe. They had the paper receipt thing. They had the virtual check-in. They didn't have a mask bag, but more or less the same process, and delicious treats were had. Made it back to the Contemporary. I am going to make one more stop before I call it an evening. I'm going to stop at the Wave of American Flavors. 2 reasons. 1, they do have a buffet as part of their breakfast normally, and I want to see if that's still happening, just to confirm it's not. I don't believe it is, but I want to confirm. And 2, I feel like we need to toast to the first day back at Disney in a very long time, so gonna see what's on the cocktail menu and get us a little nightcap, shall we? So, seems like once again, Molly's party time with friends. Well, so I have noticed in the little blue pod things, they have separated out the tables so that there's not very many. We've also got the bar stools, they're separated out. There are signs with reminders to maintain your distancing. So pretty standard for what we've seen just about everywhere so far today. All right, for my nightcap, my celebratory first day back at Disney, we did it. Drink. I thought about just ordering an old fashioned, but then I was like, no, gotta go with the Disney classic. So I did the blue glow teeny because nothing says Disney, like a glow cube, in your drink. So the Blue Glowtini is one of those bar drinks you can find at a lot of bars in the lounges across property. A lot of resorts are going to have it. But it is citrus vodka, peach schnapps, blue curacao, pineapple juice, a sugared rim, and of course that beautiful, beautiful glow cube. Ooh, I do really like that cocktail. So let me tell you, there are 2 glow cube cocktails. There's this one, which again is the Blue Glowtini, and then there's the Magical Star. Both are the signature Disney glow cube drinks that you can get all over the place. But the Magical Star is sweeter. This one's got the citrus kick from the citrus vodka, and it's so good. And maybe it's just good because it's here at Disney and I've got a glow cube and I may cry. Cheers, we're back. But you gotta try this. It's a Disney must. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. Just like that, little movie magic for you. I am headed bright and early to go have breakfast with someone very special. Here we go. Who could it be? Oh, I just had to come walk through these amazing murals, these mosaics. If you haven't been to the Riviera yet, I recommend whenever you're able to visiting, because this resort is stunning. Look at these. Look at these tile mosaics. That's tile. That is crazy town. That is incredible. Of course, right this moment, if you want to visit, you either need to have had a resort reservation or have booked a dining reservation, but that will change at some point, I'm sure. Speaking of dining, I am headed to breakfast up at Topolino's Terrace. This is a character dining experience. It's the only character dining experience at Walt Disney World right now. And from what I understand, it's going to be the only one. Disney just announced a bunch of restaurants that will officially be reopening when the parks do. The only one in question is Garden Grill. Disney didn't say it was going to have characters. They didn't say it wasn't going to have characters. Everything else, like Akershus, Cinderella's Royal Table, Crystal Palace, Tusker House, those aren't even on the list. So anyway, right now, we're going to Topolino's Terrace, and Mickey's gonna be there. Topolino's Terrace has a special set of elevators that you use at the Riviera. It's on the 10th floor, and for breakfast, it is a character meal. It's gonna be a modified character experience right now. And at dinner, it's a signature restaurant, so hello. All right, let's get up there. See what it's like. What's modified character mean? I don't know. All right, looks like same thing. Mobile check-in, hand Sandy. Gonna check in right now. Okay, so there was a sign out front that said the characters are here. From what I understand from the sign, I'm sure my server will explain more as well. They are gonna parade around through the restaurant. They can't stop at your table. They can't sign autograph books, but you can like take selfies with them and take pictures with them from a distance. But you can't like get up next to them or give them a hug. And they're gonna give you something at the end. My guess is it's gonna be some kind of like card with all their signatures on it or something, since you can't get them to sign autograph books right now. So other than that, pretty standard. The mobile check-in process. I've got a QR code menu here, so what we've seen, but I'm waiting for Icky. Okay, first things first, they still give you the iconic Pog juice. Here they call it Florida Sunshine, but it's that passion fruit orange guava juice mixture. And then they also still bring you this adorable little paint bucket full of pastries. It's not quite as many different varieties as they used to, but there's still muffins in there. I see a croissant, little turnover situation. And then they have the homemade honey butter. Oh, and some raspberry jam. Something's happening.
Here in the Riviera,
oh my God, they're here. They're here, guys.
If you're celebrating something special today, get your
Hi,
voices
Donald!
ready, because we're gonna sing a song for you. Buongiorno, here to Topolino's Terrace. We welcome you. Enjoy the view. Bello, bello, cheer for one and all. Voices big and small, the party's keep, the news is ring, inspiring, and so we sing. Raise your
Guys, I've held it together. I got a little teary seeing the castle. But Mickey. Hi, Mickey. I've missed you. Oh, thank you. I've missed you so much. Hi, Minnie. You look so adorable. I've missed you. Have you been busy? Lots of poems. You're so cute. Thanks, Minnie. You're so strong, Donald. I'm impressed. It's Daisy. Look at her cute outfit. This is my favorite outfit Daisy wears. She's got her sassy shoes and her twirling skirt, and she can, oh, you're a beautiful ballerina, Daisy. So the big question coming in here was, is it still worth it to dine at Topolino's right now, considering the price is still the same? It's still $42 an adult. Oh, hi, Donnie. He's so cute. And that's as close as you can get to the characters. The food is excellent. The service has been excellent. I still think this is an incredible breakfast. The coffee's good. I love this pastry basket that they give you. I'm gonna do it. There's a food video coming. Don't stress. We'll talk about what I ate. So the food is still excellent, and it's still the best food I've ever had at a character meal, and it's a very good breakfast. But it's still $42, and that's as close as you get to the characters. You don't get to hug them. They don't sign your autograph book. You can take a selfie with them. You're not supposed to get up and get near them, so maybe. If you just want really good breakfast and you're happy to pay $40 for a really good breakfast and it's just a bonus for you that Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy stroll by, then sure. If that's what you want to do, then I think you're not going to be disappointed with the food or the service. I mean, it's beautiful up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it's a lovely restaurant. If you're expecting a traditional character meal, you've never done character meals before, and this is going to be your first time, I think I'd wait, honestly, just because you want to do it right the first time, I think. You want to be able to hug Donald Duck. You want to hug Daisy Duck. So it's different. It's not bad, but you've seen what it's like. So you can hopefully make your own decision now. But this is what it's like right now. So I still enjoyed myself. I'm eating a delicious meal, and I cried seeing Mickey. So there's that. But just giving you guys all the information, and you can make your own decision from there. But it's the same price for not the same experience right now. Keep in mind too that while this is the only place to see the characters right this minute before the parks reopen, the characters are still going to be in the parks. There's not going to be meet and greets, there's not going to be traditional parades, but Disney has stayed. Oh, hi Daisy, hey girlfriend. She's so cute. I can't with her. But the characters are still going to be in the parks. They've said that Buzz might be near Space Ranger Spin. They talked about Anna and Elsa and Star Wars characters and characters on boats at Animal Kingdom and a float going by that you can stop. So keep in mind that maybe you're not going to get that close, but you're going to get probably within 6 feet, if I had to guess, of the characters when you're in the park. So don't think that it's either come here to see the characters or don't see them when the parks reopen. They will still be in the park. So that maybe would help influence your decision on whether or not this is a meal that you want to do right now. I can't make that decision for you. I'm sorry. I can just show you everything that there is to offer and what it's like right now, and then you guys can decide. So just wanted to remind you of that too. Guess what, everybody? Just like magic, I'm at another Disney resort. Do you know which one it is based on the parking lot? Here you go. Polynesian, baby! I am at the Polynesian Resort because I have a lunch reservation in a little bit at Kona Cafe, which is how I was allowed access. But we'll get to lunch in another video. For now, I think I need a post-breakfast snack, and I've got a good idea of what I should get. It seems as though seeing Mickey has opened the floodgates because I just got close enough to hear the Polynesian music. And here they come. Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm just gonna cry in every video from now until October. So get ready. Whew. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Seriously, this resort. Hi. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I am at Pineapple Lanai, gonna get myself a Dole Whip. Had to, obviously. They've got a couple tables out here. There is a sign for mobile ordering, but that's actually for Captain Cook's, the quick service. No mobile order here at Pineapple Lanai, but they do have the markers on the ground as to be expected, as well as a couple of indoor or shaded tables here, and then inside the lobby you can also bring in your delicious treat and sit in there if you'd like to sit in air conditioning with your pineapple treat. And speaking of pineapple, right now they only have the pineapple and the vanilla, so they can do the swirl or they can do the rum floater, but they don't have the lemon or the lime or any of the other flavors just yet. But hey, that's fine by me. We're going with the classic. Got my beautiful Dole Whip. Gonna get a spoon out of these new spoon dispensers. I'm obsessed with them, by the way. And look at it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's magical. I can't wait. Y'all know I'm not going to use the spoon, right, that I got. I'll use it when I sit down and stop recording, but first bite. Reunited and it feels so good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, pineapple's not even my favorite flavor of Dole Whip. I'm more of a lime, or I loved that coconut, but this tastes so good. It's perfect. Well, friends, that is a wrap on my Return to Disney Resorts video. I hope you had fun following along. I hope I answered some of the questions you have. Like we've said before, right now is a crazy, crazy, unprecedented time. Things literally change day to day, hour by hour, sometimes it seems. So we are doing our best to keep you up to date on what is going on at Walt Disney World. Make sure you're following us on social to get the latest news. We are going to be covering the parks reopenings. We are going to be covering more resorts, more dining as everything opens. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for following, especially right now through all of this craziness. Let me know if you're coming to Disney World this fall. Let me know what questions you have in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it has been so magical. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.